I'm going to explain the executive summary. My issue. Brown's main issue is the sustained growth that will ensure profitable returns that can ensure the company builds a legacy of long-lasting wealth for a family and employees. Causes. This issue is driven by highly competitive market in which the company operates in and lack of technological investment. Recommended action or 10 through research and through analysis indicate that broadening goals may be achieved through implementation of engaging in supplier advocacy and promotion programs, to investing in technology and delivery service. Con respect to rationale for recommendation, these actions will ensure that broadly build sustainable relationship with suppliers, decrease supply costs, ensure steady supply of fresh foods, increase sales by 10% through e-commerce, expand company presence through delivery service, and build customer reliability.
Hello, my name is Shalom Safo, and today I'm going to be presenting the situation assessment. So, if we take a look at Brolim's main issues, it is to sustain growth and profitability in the long term in a really high competitive market. And the causes include an unattractive market. So our analysis indicate that Brolim have high incumbent rivalry, supplier bargaining power, buyers bargaining power, and high threat of substitutes. And they also have high prices because of their lack of relationship with suppliers. And also, our analysis indicated that they lack technological integration. So analysis indicates they have the potential to grow up to earn about 15 to 20% of e-commerce sales, but they are in actual sense making 1 to 2% of e-commerce sales as per total sales. A quantitative analysis to compare Brolim's competitors to see how they are competing in the market, and our analysis indicated that Sprouts have a competitive advantage against Walmart and Albertsons, with Sprout leading with 6.5% operating margin, with lower average prices and also lower average costs, which puts them in a cost advantage. And this is based on the 2024 financial data. And also by looking at the Sprout's advantage through the four levers and three outcomes, we realize that Sprouts have a smaller scope, but they are customer centric, which gains them customer loyalty. They also have unique assets such as relationships with suppliers, which allows them to have high supplier bargaining power. They also have PPOF of differentiated products and strategic cost management, which allows them to cut a lot of costs to increase the operating margin. They also have scale, but the scale is really small compared to competitors like Walmart and Albertsons. And Sprouts also have a value proposition. When we look at the advantage through the position outcome, they have a value proposition of consistently sustaining their primary objective of providing healthy foods. They also have bargaining power by implementing strategic sourcing and having numerous relationship with local farmers, about 67 relationship with local farmers. It allows them to cut about 22% of intermediate costs. They also have a cost structure that strategically allows them to increase their e-commerce services of 14% of total revenue. They also innovate their technology systems to improve supply chain analytics to reduce supply chain costs by 11%.
Hello, my name is Sandra Lopez, and I will be presenting the action plan part of our presentation. Based on Sprout's strategic approach to achieve competitive advantage, we recommend the following objectives and actions to ensure Bro-Lims reaches its goals. Objectives: increase SKUs of fresh natural foods by 90% before the fiscal end of 2023. Improve technology integration of up to 70% at all store levels by fiscal year by the end of 2024. Specific actions: engage in community programs that advocate and promote local farmers' operation. This will ensure long-lasting and stable relationships between Bro-Lims and local farmers, allowing the company to increase supplier bargaining and allowing it to increase its SKUs of fresh natural food. Establish e-commerce presence and delivery services. Investing in technological integration such as e-commerce will help the company increase e-commerce sales to at least 10% of total sales, and delivery service will increase customer reliability and expand Bro-Lims' presence while encourage customers to engage with Bro-Lims through technology. What if? Based on our assessment, we presume the following worst-case scenarios and their mitigations. Number 1, local farmers are overwhelmed by supply demand. Local farmers may not be able to meet high demand for fresh produce. This may result in Bro-Lims' inability to reach the 90% goal. Mitigation: implement microfinancing strategy in the program. Target enthusiast farmers to ensure scaling farm produce. We could also partner with both local and regional farmers to ensure sustainability and supply of fresh foods. Number 2, delay in the e-commerce platform. E-commerce platforms may be delayed due to over-budgeting or bugs in the system. This can affect the company's goal to improve tech integration of 70%. What can we do? Begin tech integration with minimum variable product to test for bugs. Bro-Lims can also outsource third-party e-commerce vendors. And number 3, slow adoption of delivery service. Customers may be reluctant to adopt delivery service, which could affect sales growth efficiency. What can we do? Offer loyalty points for early adopters and free delivery for first orders to ensure sustainability of the service.
Here is our conclusion for Bro-Lims. In conclusion, while Bro-Lims is just a little company compared to Walmart or Sprouts due to highly competitive market and operations as well as their scale, however, comparative financial analysis indicates the growth does not rely on a competitive company scale, but strategy instead, as well as customer relationships. Bro-Lims can implement growth in several areas, but our thorough analysis and research indicates that the company has the best chance at sustainable growth by doing the following: engaging in local farmers programs to build sustainable relationships among community members and Bro-Lims. This will help the company increase advantage of supplier bargaining power, as well as to decrease supplier cost chains. As well as investing in technology and delivery systems, this action will ensure that Bro-Lims increases sales at least by 10% through e-commerce, and to expand the company's presence as well as building customer reliability through online platforms, as well as ensuring purchasing history is being used to determine the best outcome for customers. With these strategic approaches, we hope that Bro-Lims may increase sustainable profitability by at least 4 to 5% to ensure core motives are satisfied. Thank you.